Assalamu alaikum, Nagiri. Assalamu alaikum. I'm going to continue some kind of subject in English today. I discussed about rational thinking in terms of confusion that we create ourselves all the time. But now, for example, what should we do? What should we do to avoid this kind of stuff? Check this out. Irrational beliefs on other topics, for example. Let's take the Eritreans as case in point. The Eritrean situation is exceptional, says somebody. What's exceptional about it, man? Just like any other society, any other community in the world. Ain't no exceptionalism right here, man. They try to avoid reality by exceptionalizing the Eritrean society, you know. The world does not want to see independent Ethiopia, independent Eritrea. What is the choice then? If the world doesn't see independent Eritrea, then why are you Eritrean? If you don't have that kind of confidence, if you don't have the confidence of sovereign Eritrea while its flag is flying, actually, you know what I'm saying, equally with the other countries in the United Nations, what is the problem here? You see, this kind of, then you try to design some other kind of formula, man, for unbounded equation, you understand? Eritrea exists, don't cheat yourself. Liberal democracy will allow homosexuality in Eritrea, so no white democracy. Africans, black democracy, no. Liberal democracy. Democracy is democracy around the world, man. Gives freedom to everybody, okay? Freedom of speech, freedom of writing, freedom of traveling around, freedom of acquiring a lawyer when you are actually confronting the government, freedom of suing the government itself, you understand? Freedom of, all these freedoms, okay, cannot be stopped. Equality between men and women, all this gender equality, religious equality, is all about liberal democracy. You cannot stop all this because homosexuals will get freedom like that. There is no democracy that stops homosexuals from experiencing their own thing in privacy, man. Who cares? But, you know, that kind of democracy advocates homosexuality, so do you have any other democracy, sir? I mean, can democracy exist without liberalism? Isn't liberalism the foundation of democracy? There's only one way of doing things, the Sharia way. Wow. Everybody will go, man. Everybody will die. You cheat yourself like that and you're going to pay the price. There are many ways of doing things. It's a collective experience that patches up things to come up into a conclusive event, you understand? It is the pieces that actually patch up to make a thing that makes a difference in society. One mind is not enough, one conclusion is not enough, because there are other options as well. There are always two choices, right or wrong. No, this is the biggest problem. Black or white, win or lose, pass or fail, grow or stagnate. No, the right way is the middle way. Stay in the middle way. Because if you stay in the middle way, you cannot be prejudiced. You're neutral, you see what I'm saying? You're neither nor. You're at the middle. Therefore, your justice system, your conclusion, will be neutral as well, you understand? Will satisfy everybody because the truth will decide instead of lies, instead of distortions, okay? Therefore, stay in the middle, man. It's not about black and white, it's about black and white together. Mixing up and coming up a collective idea that satisfies both sides of the duality. That's what it is. You cannot see the world from one dimension. Point of view, because life is at least two-dimensional. For every white there is black, for height there is lowness, for fat there is slimness or thin, whatever. Brightness there is darkness, you understand? But life is conclusive, mixes everything. And then the middle part is the right the right place to be, whether you like it or not. The correct way to do is to be in the middle, okay? So, there are not only two choices, two extremes. No, the middle is the third choice and the best choice. Once you're married and have children, you're finally a normal human being. Oh yeah, that's what some people say. But humanity is not about producing kids or getting married, man. Every human potential is different. Every individuality has to be respected. Marriage is good for some people. Marriage is not good for others. Being single is not good for some others, and it's good for the others, you understand? Let people choose theirs. Don't choose it for them. If you haven't children and you don't have wife, you're not married, then you're incomplete. That's the biggest fallacies that people entertain in their lives. They do definitely pay the price. They pay the price. Oh, when you fight with a man, you don't bite him, he just bucks you. No. Don't fight. Do not fight. Because, like, biting is bad. About women. Women bite each other. Well, men don't do it. Do not fight. But this is all nonsense, okay? If there comes to that point, you do whatever you have to do. But don't get there. I'm trying to teach you about the, conclusive things that stand in the way, you understand? Not because I want you to fight. Asking for help from someone else is a way of admitting your weakness. If you ask help from other people, then you're weak. No, ask it, man. No, it only means you need help. That's it. It denies the reality that only you can solve your problem. No, we're all interdependent. We need each other to solve problems. If one mind doesn't work, the other mind got to involve to resolve it. Therefore, don't worry about this kind of things. Don't complicate your lives with this kind of thing. Now, I'm going to tell you, we're going to go discuss as to how to free yourself, okay? Okay. Somebody comes, all human beings are imperfect. Yes, that's true. Accept that. If you accept that all human beings are imperfect, then you have a room to resolve issues, you see, to excuse, to let go, to compromise. You will have a room to fluctuate your ideas and adjust your emotions. You understand what I'm saying? You haven't closed the chapter completely because others are imperfect, so you give them a chance to recover from their imperfection. Do what makes you happiest, man. Don't worry about other people. Do whatever makes you happy. Don't distract your life. Do not. But be happy. Don't stop your happiness because other people won't stop it for their egocentric whatever interest, Good, bad, or ugly is all how you interpret. Do not depend on somebody's interpretation of good and ugly and bad, okay? Use your moral standards also to justify what you're doing or to condemn what you're doing based on your own justice system, which they call intuition or common sense. The entire world is crazy, man. I don't know what. No. You are the one who's crazy. The world is not crazy, man. The world is diverse. It's not only your idea that stays active, okay? There's 8 billion minds going around. So don't be exceptional. Don't try to be exceptional. You're only one of them. Don't try to be more important than the next person. It's not the world that is crazy. You are crazy because you don't understand the world is different. It comprises different kind of human brains, human minds, human experiences. I must. You must do this. You must. There is no must or something here, man. There is no definite conclusion in life. You should is better. Because when you say you should, unless you leave a room for imperfection, when you say must, you're imposing too much. There's a compromise gotta be there between must and should, you understand? So somebody can breathe something, man. It's so simple. Irrational blame. So he did me this, he's doing me this, but if he didn't stand in the way, I would have met it. He's the cause of my problems. I would have failed had he been out of the way. Okay, his advice or her advice put me in the situation. My God, oh yeah, try to free yourself through the act of self-deception. But that self-deception will continue and crack you down at the end of the day. Admit what you do, man. Take responsibility. Because you're not God. You can make mistakes. You can miscalculate. You understand? Take responsibility for whatever you do. And tackle it away. Don't crave attention, man. You don't need attention. Attention is all about the body-mind thing. Give attention to yourself, to the inner self. Okay? Don't crave attention from others. Because the material, whatever it is that you're craving about, that you're using for them to crave, to like you or something, will change, will die, okay? Will wither away, like anything else in life, because it's transient. If you're beautiful, extremely beautiful, that beauty will actually go away. You cannot depend on it, on that image, you understand? Therefore, don't crave attention. Let it come by itself. It comes. Accommodated when it comes. Don't worry about attention. You understand? You're comfortable by yourself. I'm telling you. If you think you need something, you have a problem. Maybe you want something. You want something, okay. You want something. You want food. You want romance. You want to party a little bit. But if you make it a need, then you are trapped. You become a problem to yourself, because it becomes necessity, it becomes obsession, it becomes indulgence. Do you understand? You cannot survive without it. You're a prisoner, psychic prisoner of the material that you consider you need. You don't need anything, man. You don't. And then our languages affect us a lot. We better, like communication, how we communicate. There are ways to communicate smoothly. Assertive communication, passive-aggressive, or aggressive. This kind of communications, you gotta watch how you communicate. Give a chance. Give somebody a chance to deal with you through your own beautiful way of communication. Okay? Never undermine basic common sense, man. No. Every common sense, educated or not, is the same. It has the same capacity to realize the good and the bad. It has the same intelligence. Don't undermine common sense. Do not undermine it. Don't think you are smarter than the other person. Do not deceive yourself. Your assumption is your reality. Do not assume and conclude that your assumption is the right thing to do. Like you assume something. Oh, she is cheating, whatever. But do not conclude on that. If you do, you commit a big mistake. There may be other things that you got to see. Take your time. Do not conclude. Do not conclude by assumption. Conclude by reality. Make sure that you think your assumption is most likely wrong. Think about it that way, man. Because you're not perfect. You're not perfect. A lot of people have lost a lot of connection with life through the curse of assumption. Stay neutral in everything, man. In everything. Stay neutral. Stay in the middle. If you stay in the middle, You're neutral. You're goddess. You're beautiful. You're godly. What I'm saying is anytime you deviate from the middle section, that's where you become prejudiced or biased to either direction. You understand? The moment you deviate from equality on anything, from the center, then you have become prejudiced on concepts of life. And a slave or a master on concepts of existence. A person who defies neutrality, equality with another person, has decided or is capable to be a slave or a master. The choice is up to you what you want him to be. You can make him a master, but you can make him a slave also, because he will accommodate both situations. It's up to you how to maneuver it. And that person losing neutrality cannot be righteous. He cannot be right. Has trespassed the point of reality, really, the point of truth. Okay? Because the person is prejudiced. Stay neutral for anything. Differentiate love from neutrality. You can love your dad, but if he errs on something, tell him that he has erred. Don't defend blasphemy. Don't defend somebody's sins. Don't defend somebody's wrongdoings just because you love him. Differentiate. Don't lie beyond the white lie, man. You can lie anything, but don't just exaggeratively lie. Okay? Don't be obsessed with lying, because you're going to pay the price. You will have to defend what you lied by another lie. And it will become monotonous. It becomes continuous phenomenon. It becomes exponential. Because anytime you lie, you have a debt. You owe something in the future. Anytime you tell the truth, because you see, that lie has to be rectified one way or another. Anytime you tell the truth, that case is closed and you are moving away out of it permanently. Okay? Don't personalize anything. This happened to me. They did this to me. No. It's happening to everybody in this life. You're not exceptionally selected to be harassed like that. There is no selective punishment here. Whatever happens to you is happening to everybody. And whatever specifically happened to you by someone would have happened to another person in your absence. Because the nature of that person is not you. So just accept it and release it, okay? You're not a special person to be attacked there and there. Your mind is actually the one that's attacking you in such a way. Do not personalize it. It's not about you, man. It's about life. Even if they hurt you directly, it's just that's the way they are. It's not because it's you, okay? Do not expect anything from London, man. Don't expect anything from anything. Don't expect achievement or glory or rewards from performance. Okay, just do it. It will come by itself anyway. What doesn't come is what you look at. What comes is what you don't expect. What you anticipate doesn't come. What you expect doesn't come. Things happen accidentally. Your job is to finish them and let it go. Go to the next project. Finish your project, okay? Always remember mortality, man. If you know that you're dying, a lot of things will be peaceful. Always remember, any decision that you take, and any antagonizing problems, antagonizing situations, remember that you're going to die. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. That will pacify your anger. That's pacify your ego. Okay? That I-ness, that crazy I-ness that is driving you crazy. Remember that you're going to die. Relate. Don't compete. Let it be relationship. Do not compete. Avoid competition completely. Do your thing and just do it. Don't be excited because you beat somebody, man. Do you understand? Be satisfied just because you did it. Don't be proud. Pride is competition. Comparative reference, you gotta have somebody to be proud of. And instead, dignify. Be dignified. Be happy of what you accomplish in life. Always look for equality, man. If you miss that equality, trust me, you will either be a slave or a master. Those who allow you to be a master, you're going to be a master of. But other people will put you in the right place, make you a slave. Stay equal and in the middle. Okay. Don't regret. Immediately apologize and let it go. Do not regret. Do not procrastinate problems. You can apologize and set yourself free. Let it go. If the person is not alive, you cannot apologize, forget it. Just learn from that mistake and make sure you don't repeat it again. Worry not about people's opinion. Don't worry about what people think about you. Don't make sure people's opinions don't steal your life. Live your life. You got only one life to live. Live it. Ain't nothing wrong with you. What's wrong is with the people who judge you. Every life is destined to be different anyway. We're the same and identical in essence, but different in experience. Therefore, 8 billion people have different fingerprints. That means we have different wirings to do our individual things. Do not worry about anything. Let other people's opinions stop you from what you're going to be accomplishing or what you are, okay? Do what you gotta do, man. Don't worry about their opinions. They have their right to opinionize, but that's it. It shouldn't touch you. Just do your thing. Accept reality the way it is. Don't exaggerate, man. And then don't depreciate about it. Accept it the way it is. I'll do you a lot of favor, man. Differentiate love from the truth. I told you that's very important. If you love somebody, it doesn't mean that you're going to defend them when they misbehave or they cross the point, the red line, you understand? Truth and love are completely different things. Always do your best and accomplish. If you do this, trust me, you will achieve freedom. Freedom from what? From your ego. Freedom is not from another country or another side, from your own ego. Ego is I, me, mine, that selfishness, that greed. So I'll leave you right here and we're going to come to discuss some things about life like this. And God bless you. God bless you. I hope you enjoyed this topic. And most probably, if you show me some interest, we're going to continue on this thing. Peace to humanity overall. Peace to humanity overall.